The budget also speaks to and funds a lot of the president's priorities. We've talked about this since March when we unveiled, when we unveiled the budget blueprint. National security, obviously, a priority for this president. Border security, another priority for him. We can talk at length if you want to today about the details of the additional money that we spend in those areas. The total plus up again for the 2018 budget is $54 billion. Over the Congressional Budget Office baseline. Law enforcement gets a significant increase here, and that's both at the federal and the state and local level as we follow through on our efforts to enforce the law. Veterans see more money here. That's a classic example of looking at the budget through the eyes of the taxpayer. I put myself in the role of the person who's actually taking the money from you as taxpayer and giving the money to someone else in terms of a benefit. And if I can look you in the eye and say, look, I need to take this money from you so that I can help this injured vet, I can do that in good conscience. I can look you in the eye, and my guess is you're okay with that. I am a lot less comfortable to the point of not wanting to look you in the eye and say, look, I need to take this money from you to give to this person over here who really isn't disabled but is getting a disabled benefit, or this person over here who is supposed to use the money to go to school but isn't actually going, or a program that is supposed to encourage you to graduate from high school or from college but is only 6% effective. That's the type of compassion we talk about, and that's the type of different perspective that we bring to the budget. And it's one of the things that I like to talk about when we talk about the veterans. People don't mind paying their taxes as long as they know that that money is not being wasted and frittered away. We also increased spending for school choice and paid parental leave, making this president the first president of either party to propose a nationwide paid parental leave program for parents and adopted parents. There's $20 billion in that over the course of the 10-year window. I think I gave an incorrect number yesterday at 25. What are those, by the way? National security, border security, law enforcement, veteran school choice, paid parental leave. They are all campaign promises that the president made while he was running for office. And that's why I say these numbers are simply the president's policies put onto paper. We took the president's speeches, we took his priorities, we turned them into numbers, and that's what's in the document. Does not, along the same lines, not a single thing in here touches Social Security retirement or Medicare. Why? Because that's what the president said when he was campaigning, that he would not change those things. In fact, I've told the story several times of sitting in the president's office with a list of possible reforms to mandatory, what some people call entitlement spending, and have the president at the end of the list go, yes, yes, no, 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 no. And the no, no, no's were always Social Security, retirement, and Medicare. Didn't change those at all because he promised people that he wouldn't. We can do all that and balance at the same time because we look at spending differently. We're no longer going to measure compassion by the number of programs or the number of people on those programs, but by the number of people we help get off of those programs. We're not going to measure compassion by the amount of money that we spend, but by the number of people that we help. And that is how you can get 3% economic growth. That is how you can balance the budget in 10 years. That is how you can borrow money from people with still promising and intending to pay it back from them. That is how you can help people take charge of their own lives again. And that is the part of the budget that deals with the American greatness.